Hi everybody, John Adams here with urgent news for you if you own property anywhere in the state of Georgia. Folks, our property tax appeal opportunities are vanishing on a day-by-day basis. Now, look, I'm going to hold up a form here and I want you to see if you have property in any one of these counties, you're about to lose your deadline. I got to see it here somehow. Forsyth County, it's July 5th is your deadline. Is that on there? Yeah. Let me get up a little closer. There we go. Forsyth County is July 5th. Fulton County is July the 6th. Muskogee County down around Columbus. A lot of you investors are down there. It's July the 9th. DeKalb County, that's where I am, July 16th. Cayeta County, notice I said it right, not like a Yankee, July 16th also. Dawson County, up around the lake, if you've got property on Lake Lanier, you got a deadline coming up, folks, and you better jump on this, July 19th. And then Douglas County is August the 13th. Now, obviously, that's not every county in Georgia, but the majority of counties, the deadline has already passed. Of course, we all know that Gwinnett jumps the gun. They're always the first out of the chute right after April 1st. And they send out their notices of assessment. But if you have already appealed, I have an opportunity for you to help you. And if you are in a county where the deadline has not passed and you would like me to assist you in the appeal, I'll file the paperwork for you if you'll sign up for my class on Property Tax Reduction 2018. Now look, we've got a new form for 2018. This is an improvement over the old forms. And I hate to say this, but the truth is, I called up the Department of Revenue and I said, wait a minute, you're asking questions on the form that are not authorized by Georgia law. And I got a very intelligent person, the Assistant Director of Revenue, who said, you know what, you're right. We need to have a new form. And it was left over from the old law back in 2011. Nobody brought it to their attention. Well, finally, we have a new form. This is going to expedite matters. But if you are in or own property in Forsyth County, and it's the 4th of July, and you're reading this, folks, we got 24 hours to get your appeal postmarked. Now, it doesn't have to be delivered. I'd prefer that it was. And I'd love you to do that on Thursday. But if you can't, it's okay as long as we get it postmarked by the deadline. And in Forsyth County, that is Thursday, July 5th.
Let you email it.
Pardon?
Forsyth lets you
okay, Forsyth, see, I didn't know that. Forsyth County lets you email it. So we can email it, get a confirmation from them, and rest easy. The real key here is we've got to get the appeal in before the deadline so that we can then begin working on the tax assessors to try to get your property tax down. Now, if you're anywhere else in the state and you haven't yet filed your appeal, drop what you're doing, go to the internet, get on Google and put in whatever county property tax appeal deadline. And I'm going to read you some counties where we've already missed it. Now, for those of you that have already filed your appeal, that's great. You need the course more than anybody because you're already locked in. Your appeal is in progress, and I want to help you with it. But Gwinnett, your date was May 21st. Hall, May 29th. Henry, June 4th. Clayton, June 4th. Cobb, June 18th. Daggone Cobb is always fast. Fayette, June 21st. Cherokee, June 28th, Chatham was June 29th, and Glenn County was yesterday. Okay, so if you own property in Glenn County like I do, and you didn't file your appeal, guess what that means? You are barred from filing an appeal now. But if you got that appeal in, now is the time for you to take my class, Property Tax Reduction in Georgia. Now, for the first time ever, this is going to be an online class. It's going to go over 6 weeks. But if you are in one of these counties where we are under a critical time frame, and I'm going to read them again, they are Forsyth, Fulton, Muskogee, DeKalb, Coweta, Dawson, and Douglas, you need to call me immediately, and let's find a time to get your appeal filled out and in. I will help you do it as soon as you sign up for the class. Now, this is my $99 6-week class on, it's going to be an online class. It's just like you were in class with me at the all-day property tax reduction workshop, except that we're going to be doing it in pieces, and we're going to be doing them once a week. Now, once you have bought the class, you can do these the segments anytime you want, but I'm going to know. And if you don't do the classes on a regular basis, I'm going to begin bugging you, or I'll have somebody bug you and say, hey, you need to get part 2 down. You need to go back and do part 3 or whatever, because you're going to be assigned homework, and I want to see your taxes come down. Now, if you, for 2018, if your county has already, if you've missed the appeal deadline, there's nothing more you can do this year. And we need to talk in December of this year to get you ready for 2019. And I'll be back in December to talk about that. But for everybody who has already filed an appeal, and for those of you in these counties, Forsyth, Fulton, Muskogee, DeKalb, Caida, Dawson, Douglas, and perhaps your county, call your property tax office. You want the Board of Tax Assessors. You want to know what the deadline is for the county where you own property. And if it has not passed, get your appeal in immediately. And if you need my help, I'm able to do that for you. Just go ahead and sign up for the class. Now, how do you do that? The class, as I said, is $99. But for people who are responding to this July 4th appeal only, it's going to be $59. That's right, you heard me, $59. You have to use promo code Independence. It's going to be promo code Independence. And if you put Independence, either all caps or all lower, it doesn't matter. Use all caps, that makes it easier. Independence in the promo code line. It's going to knock the price down from $99 to $59, and then you can contact me about helping you file an appeal. And those of you in Forsyth, Fulton, Muskogee, you're the ones that really need to get in touch with me ASAP so that we can get this thing done. We have to have these appeal forms postmarked by the dates that are on your screen right now, and I'll superimpose those. But the point here is, once your appeal is filed, you preserve your right to appeal. You can later decide, you know what, we don't have a chance of winning, and I don't want to have them come out and look at my house and find out it's worth 3 times what they say it's worth, and then you drop the entire appeal. There's no cost to doing that, and they will not come out to your house. But at least when you can, preserve that right, because trust me, they've been quite aggressive in 2018 at raising your property taxes, okay? If you have any questions about this, call my office at 404-373-6000, or better yet, go ahead right now and go to money99.com, find the online property tax reduction seminar, and sign up for that. It's $99. However, if you'll use the promo code Independence, it's going to drop to $59. Do that immediately, and I can only take a limited number. Here's why. If I'm going to help you, if Margie and I and my staff are going to talk to you and help you fill this out and get it done in a timely manner, then I can only do so many. I can't do 200 or 300 of them. And trust me, there are going to be that many people that want help. So get in early. Do it. Don't put this off. Do it immediately. Once you've been through my class, and this is a 6-week class, and once a week we're going to be meeting together, and you're going to be able to do this at a time and a date that's convenient for you. You want to take the classes in the middle of the night? That's fine with me. You'll be able to interact with me and contact me with specific questions you might have on your property. But you've got to sign up right now. Go to money99.com, find the Property Tax Reduction Workshop online. It's $99. Sign up for that, and in the payment area, you'll see promo code. Make sure you put the word independence, as in Independence Day. I know for some of you from Loma Linda, California, you may not be able to spell the word independence, but I don't handle California property anyway. So the rest of you know how to spell independence. Go ahead and do that, and it'll knock the price down. When you hit the word apply, it'll knock the price down to $59, which is an incredible deal. I want to help you lower your taxes. Now, here's my statistics. You ready? And I don't have facts to back this up. This is just my experience over the years. I've done this for over 40 years. About 1 in 3 times that I just file a piece of paper, about 1 out of 3, I will get some reduction. Sometimes it's significant, some it's not. Now, I may choose to stop arguing with them at that point and just take the reduction they offer. But all you had to do is fill out a piece of paper, and you can either file it online electronically in some counties. Some counties let you email it in. Some counties make you mail it in, which those are the ones in the dark ages. But whatever, you've invested less than $1 in postage here. Okay, so it's worth a shot. 1 out of 3 gets some sort of reduction and not just an insignificant amount. If you actually go in and meet with them, which you have a right to do, or talk with them on the phone and ask them to reveal their sources of information and the comparable sales they used in determining the value of your property, and you have a right to do that under the new taxpayer law in Georgia. If you actually do that, all of a sudden your chance of success goes up to 50%. And if you actually meet with the Board of Equalization and present your evidence to them in person in a professional and pleasant manner, I have had success about 2/3 of the time. Now, I wish I could say I always had 100%. That'd be a lie. I mean, I couldn't do that. And those of you that know me know I'm an Eagle Scout for life, and we stand by our word. So I'm telling you what my experience has been. I can't promise that for you, but I can promise you will benefit from everything I've learned over the last 40 years. I'm going to get off this. We've been going for 13 minutes now, but those of you, if you have property or live in Forsyth, Fulton, Muskogee, or DeKalb, or Cayuga County, you need to take action immediately. So go to Money99, and the rest of you, if you have filed an appeal, go ahead and join the course for $59, and I'll help you as you prepare for meeting with the assessors and then later meeting with the Board of Equalization. All right? So I've got a limited number of spaces available. If you want this, go do it right now. By the way, the average attorney or professional property tax reduction agent charges you $500 up front and then 1/3 of anything they help save you. And I'm not charging you that. I'm charging you $59. What's that? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner at McDonald's these days? I don't know, unless you're on a value meal. $59 ain't much, folks, but that's what it is. So go sign up for it real quick. We're going to have a lot of fun doing this. I want you to save some money, and we'll be talking with you real soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.